What's up, everybody? I'm Snigenhoff, and we are back once again playing EU4 with the MNT 2.0 mod installed as Florence. In the last episode, we got stack wiped by the Ottomans because I wasn't paying attention, and that's not good. But we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it after all. Trade power or production efficiency? I think I'm gonna take the production efficiency there. And I should set this diplomat to do something. Marsilio Fenicio. Marsilio Fenicio was the foremost Platonist in Renaissance Italy and one of the most influential philosophers of his time. A pioneer of humanism, an astrologer, and the translator of the works of Plato into Latin, inspired by the teachings of Gemistos Pletho, Basilios Bessarion, and John Agriopoulos during the Council of Florence of 1438 to 1445, a little late, to which even the Byzantine emperor assisted, and thanks to the exodus of Greek scholars from Constantinople, he studied obsessively with the what little was known about the classical philosophy, as well as late Roman mystics like Plotinus, Iamblichus, and Hermes Trismegistos. I'm really doing great with these names so far. While he failed in his efforts to synthesize Christianity with Neoplatonism, his works, his translations of Platonic texts, and Hermetic commentaries into Latin, and his actualization of Platonism to the 15th century mindset made him one of the most influential humanists of all the Renaissance. There will be some men or other, superstitious and blind, who see life plain even in the lowest animals and the meanest plants, but do not see life in the heavens or the world. Now, if those little men grant life to the smallest particles of the world, what folly, what envy! Neither to know that the whole in which we live and move and have our being is itself alive, nor wish to be so. Some very interesting thoughts. We gain the 2-skill philosopher with yearly prestige and idea cost, or 50 stability points. We lose 84 ducats and gain him. I think we're just going to gain him right now. I don't have the 84 ducats to throw around. Trying to rebuild my army, which we may or may not use in this war, but need to rebuild it nonetheless. Venetian dividends. The Ottoman Navy is doing things, and might be the #1 reason why we lose this war. Greater noble loyalty deteriorates. Why is everybody hating on me right now? It's not my fault we're at war. Are you the war leader in this, or is Venice the war leader in this? Venice is the war leader in this. This war might break up this little, like, Italian triumvirate we have going on here. Theodoro have set Genoa as their rival. We improved the defenses in Siena. I did it right. I was not sure if I would. Vassalize Rimini. Oh, that'd be so good. Who is your allies? Genoa and Naples. Yeah, that's not probably gonna happen. I would love to vassalize Rimini. I'd be so down. Yeah, unless the Ottomans like run out of manpower in this not either of those buttons, war enemies, which they have a fair bit. I could. This is a defensive war, and I am playing you know, the thing. Monthly war exhaustion. What is my war exhaustion at? It's ticking down. So it costs 2 loyalty every year. Can't get anything from them. Roman dividends. I mean, if the Venetians would come down south with us, I think we could make a go of it. What? I mean, is Shock still the king for infantry? Yes, but not quite as much as you'd think. Say friendlies can attach. Tell these guys to be supportive. Oh, I need to actually hit the button. Choose the most pliant. Come down here to back up the Neapolitan troops. Oh, we cannot get through. Can we get over here? No. Well, sorry, Naples. I tried. Papal State's in the way. Lost the effects of manpower low, but I like the effects of manpower low. But I also like the effects of manpower high, so it's a give and take. So there's another election in 1470, but we already said we don't need no Gonfaloni era. I'm not really sure what happens next, whether we have to wait for Piero to die. Monetary benefits. Global settler increase. Fantastic. That's what I always wanted. I mean, Venice should be doing stuff. It's a little annoying that they're not, but this is their war after all. I need to pay them 57 ducats back? Jeez. How much did I borrow from them? It didn't feel like it was 57 ducats. Venetian dividends. Foreign plots. Wild rumors are circulating about our nobility plotting with foreign powers. Hysteria grows and the mood is fearful. The people demand that we strike at the traitors, but wiser minds say that we must let the tradition of republican justice take its course. Yeah, give me that money. Build more troops. For one last stand against the Ottomans when they come north against us. Manpower low happened to us once again. Can't help but think that this war would be very different if I had retreated back over here when I had the chance. Roman dividends, estate war contributions. Alright, I need to make sure that the burgers don't become disloyal through all this. Oh, I'm paused. Savoy no longer considers Genoa a rival. Still a republic. When I get to Tech 18, Admin Tech 18, which is next tech, I want to have 600 ducats saved up so I can establish Livorno as the harbor of the Grand Ducato. I mean, we're at 92% war score here for the Ottomans. Like this war is probably just about over. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to bring army maintenance down. Move these guys up here. Our court level has changed. We now have a luxurious court. A perilous journey. It appears that our expedition has met with disaster. A few remnants have returned to Fiorenza, describing bandits, pirates, disease, and the elements. It appears the kingdom of Prester John shall remain legendary. Pray for their souls. Lose 1 prestige. There's the Naxos will cede stuff. Corfu will cede stuff. Venice will be forced to give war reps. Okay. I didn't lose anything, which is the most important thing. State soldiers return, and we treated their soldiers well. Okay, so I want to save up 600 ducats, huh? 600 ducats, eh? I can probably decrease this funding by a little bit. Let's decrease it by a ducat a year. That's still going up pretty slowly. But like the court went up like almost a full % last year. I'm going to wait to get any extra allies before I see how much it drops from how much funding I just took away from it. Neapolitan dividends. Agent was discovered. Let's go ahead and send... actually, hold on. Let me just one. Just if I wanted... Not Provence. Not Provence. If I wanted to get an alliance with France. They've reached their alliance limit. Well, that's poopy. England would. Bohemia would. Castile would. Hungary would not at the moment. But they're only 1% away from it. I mean, having Hungary right here would be pretty valuable. Let's improve here with Hungary. How many favors do I have with Naples? A ton. I have 11 with Venice, so I can call them into a war. Caterina Sforza, the Tiger of Fiorli. Caterina Sforza is a powerful ruler with a passion for hunting, welfare, and alchemy. She left her children in the care of the Orsis to persuade the Castellan, Thomas Ofeo, to surrender the fortress of Ravaldino. Once inside, Sforza turned against the Orsis and promised vengeance upon them. The Orsis threatened to kill her oldest son, and she responded, Fratello, se volete, impicatelli pure davanti a me, qui ho quanto basta per farne altri. Do if you want to. Hang them well in front of me. I have the mold to make more. And showed her intimate lower parts to the besieging army. Her response shocked the Orsis, and they did not dare touch Sforza's children. Sforza and her uncle Ludovico il Moro managed to defeat her enemies, and she regained possession of her dominions. Since her retrieval of her dominions, her political power has increased by exchanging gifts with the lords of the neighboring states and negotiating marriages for her children. She has shown both military and economical prowess by controlling her realm's spending and dealing in person with the training of her militia. Hire her as a treasurer. She will serve as a commandant, or leave her to rule in peace. Let's leave her to rule in peace. A new religious head. Definitely want the most pliant. Definitely want the most pliant. Improved with outraged countries. I'm sure those exist. Venetian dividends. New Pope. And we've got Hungary and a military alliance. And we get a favor with them every year. Fantastic. Lost the effects of manpower low, and we have been excommunicated. Fantastic. Excommunication. Suffer this condemnation. Moderate. Have to get out from under the religious scandal, then I can try to get out from under the excommunication. Need to repay this loan, which I should be able to do next month. And we broke our alliance with Naples. Why did we break our alliance with Naples? Oh, no, not those buttons. No, Naples broke their alliance with us. Oh, I allied Hungary, and they're rival to Hungary. That's fine, though. I think I'd rather have Hungary. Naples dragged us in... Well, Venice dragged us into a war. Roman dividends. Though I would have liked to use Naples' army with all those favors I had saved up. I hadn't even realized that they were rivals, because I don't pay attention to things. Burghers demand privileges. Minus 6% trade efficiency. There's nothing I can do about it. At least not right now. How we doing on centralization? Almost halfway there. 4 years ahead of Tex. How we doing on renaissancing? Looks like the Papal State has embraced it. It's 84% here and 5% here. 6% here. 53% in Prague. Why is it growing in Prague, I wonder? Wrong button. That one. School of Thought. And that's basically it. Losing more advisors. Castile wants an alliance. Well, even though you turned down the whatchamacallit, or did you? Man, that might have happened in one of the times I was trying to fix things. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten that. Maybe I should have gone after France. They were at their alliance limit, though. I could use them against Aragon. You missed it, right? Well, there's the good old meteor. Meteors are usually seen as an omen. The question is, a good one or a bad one? Of course, the meteor could be a sign of nothing at all. Very good. 25% chance of losing one stability. which I'm sure will happen. It didn't happen. It's amazing. It's a miracle. The guilds become the dominant force here. I need to repay this loan. And we're going to call it an episode right there. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, we're now excommunicated strong. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit that like button down below, as well as subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment. Was it a good idea to ally Castile? I feel like yes and no. Here's what I'm thinking, though. If we can... Oh, Aragon's allied to France. Dang it. France is always the stick in the mud. I was thinking maybe we could call them in against Aragon and take over, like, Corsica and then work our way over to Sicily, but... whatever. Anyways, once again, thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time.